All right. All right. There you go. Not a place to goon. He hid his Ella jar. Yeah. John Connor says, "Did I know that Geekosity Mag is no more?" Yes. Mikey Sutton passed away about a year and a half ago. A little over a year and a half ago. He died in August of 2023. Geekosity, as far as the website's concerned, is largely no more, as far as I understand it. There's some stuff I know that I'm not going to go into detail on, but yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I do feel bad that that Mikey passed away. I learned about it when I was on a cruise ship, so I was pretty bummed out. I mean, Mikey and I hadn't talked for a long time at that point. And you could make the argument that it's probably actively moving against him in regards to just like loudly being critical. But it had a lot to do with the fact that I didn't like people he was hanging with because they were using him, and they're still using him even in death, even in fucking death. The idiot Zod writer is putting Mikey's character, his likeness and his voice into this AI movie that he's doing. And it's like I guess that's some form of respect and reverence. Seems weird to me. Yeah, Mo, rip Mikey, man, rip Mikey. It's true. I feel people think I don't give a shit, but I give a shit. I like I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole for a reason. I don't sit there and just like attack for no reason. But I feel when you're trying to do things that are moving actively against your own core belief structure, it was just really about praise. At that particular point in time, all Mikey cared about was the praise, right? That's all he cared about was like, oh, this article, like this, what was it? Like, comicbookresources.com wrote about me. Well, comicbookresources.com is like a user-generated content website. It's like Forbes has contributors. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Forbes, like for the whole, remember the whole like sells ESJL to Netflix as supported by Forbes or whatever. And it's like, no, Forbes wrote about, there was like 2 or 3 articles. The first article was kind of calling it out. And then the second one is from a contributor that was more backing it. And then, but they tried using Forbes as this thing. And it, anyone who knows Forbes now is not what Forbes used to be. And so, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I mean, they were pushing all this stuff. Like, what was it? Ski Walker went to what he said. He went to Stone Quarry Productions and he went out there in a black Superman suit. And he held up this little like 6th grade fucking science experiment poster board of, for sell CSJL. It was terrible. And then I figured out where it was at. Right? I figured out where it was at. I did the very brief, very 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes of investigation work to figure out the location where he was at by tracing it to the registered agent of Stone Quarry Productions LLC. So what happens when you have an LLC is you have to have a registered agent that receives all communications, right? And that can be literally anyone who agrees to do it. And in the case of this, it was Mikey had given the address of Stone Quarry Productions to Ski Walker, who then traveled over there and to do this photo shoot thing. When Zack Snyder, this is like the west side of LA, or no, this is I think like more towards like DTLA by Santa Monica, which is on the west side, and Zack Snyder's Stone Quarry Productions location is in Pasadena, which is all the way in the San Gabriel Valley. It's a distance. I know because I used to live in North Hollywood and work in Pasadena. So, I called that out because it was just like what they did is they went and they looked up the address for Stone Quarry. They found the registered agent, which was like a tax guy or a tax attorney or something. They found his business, and that's what Ski Walker went to go do. But they won't ever admit that they were wrong. And that's the biggest problem with that. They got so high on their own supply. It just became unbearable. And then they turn against everyone who disagrees with them. Like, if you ever disagree, you're an enemy. Yes, I use my contacts in the CIA to Google something. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.